And we are back to What Did AI Say at VickyL-4AI on YouTube. Thank you so very much for coming back to the podcast. Gratitude is always the attitude. Let's go ahead and jump right into today's episode. It is episode number 85. And what did we ask AI this episode? What was our question? We're going to start with ChatGPT's answer, and the question is, what is the meaning of the term New World Order? Will it benefit all world citizens? The term New World Order, NWO, gets used in two very different ways, and a lot of confusion comes from mixing them together. Number one, the mainstream meaning, historical/political. In its original legitimate use, New World Order just refers to a shift in how global power and cooperation are organized. Let's repeat that. Number one, the mainstream meaning, historical/political. In its original legitimate use, New World Order just refers to a shift in how global power and cooperation are organized. After World War I and II, leaders talked about building a more stable world through institutions like the United Nations, the World Bank, IMF, etc. The idea was to reduce large-scale war, increase diplomacy, and create systems for economic cooperation. Politicians like George H.W. Bush in 1990 through 91 used the term to describe a world where countries work together more through rules and institutions rather than constant conflict. In this sense, it's not a secret plan. It's more like a new phase of global governance. Would this benefit everyone? Potential benefits: less war between major powers, more global cooperation, for example, in trade, health, climate, shared standards. Potential downsides: power can concentrate in large institutions, and smaller nations or ordinary people may feel less control or representation. So, even in the mainstream sense, it's a bad outcome, not automatically good or bad. I'm sorry. So, even in the mainstream sense, it's a mixed outcome, not automatically good or bad. Number two, the conspiracy interpretation. In popular culture, New World Order often refers to the belief that a small group of elites secretly plans to create a single global government. This system would control populations, limit freedoms, and centralize wealth and power. There's no credible evidence that a coordinated, hidden global takeover like this exists. However, the reason this idea resonates is because people do see real concentrations of powers. Governments, corporations, financial systems, etc. Decisions made far away can affect everyday life. Tell me about it. There's often a lack of transparency, which breeds distrust. So the conspiracy version is better understood as an expression of concern about power and control rather than a proven unified plot. So, what's the true meaning? The most grounded answer is New World Order equals periods where the global system is being reshaped, especially toward more interconnected governance. It's not inherently about unity or oppression. It depends on how power is used and who holds it accountable. Will it benefit all world citizens? Realistically, no system benefits everyone equally. That's reality. Some groups and countries tend to gain more influence and stability. Others may feel marginalized or constrained. The outcome depends heavily on transparency, accountability, and public participation. A global system can help humanity in big ways, but only if it's balanced with local voice, rights, and checks on power. This is a Chatgpt summary. If you want, it can break down what a fair global system would actually need in order to benefit ordinary people, not just governments and elites. Now, that would be an interesting deep dive. We might have to do that. Okay, so we have ChatGPT's answer. Let's go ahead and move on to what Deepseek had to say about the question. And just in case you forgot, let me go ahead and repeat what was asked. What is the meaning of the term New World Order? Will it benefit all world citizens? The term New World Order has been used in different contexts, making its meaning highly dependent on who is using it. Historically, it gained prominence after the Cold War when leaders like George H.W. Bush spoke of a new era of global cooperation and rule of law. More recently, it is often invoked in conspiracy theories suggesting a secret cabal aims to establish a totalitarian world government. To date, no verifiable evidence supports the existence of a secret plot for a dictatorial global government. Mainstream discussions of global governance focus on reforming existing institutions like the UN, the WTO, and IMF to better address shared challenges such as climate change, pandemics, and inequality. Regarding whether it will benefit all citizens, if a new world order means more effective democratic and equitable global cooperation, it could potentially improve lives through fair trade, coordinated climate action, and shared health security. However, if it meant a centralized, unaccountable power, it would likely harm human freedom and democracy. Currently, no such authoritative plan exists, so the question remains hypothetical. Citizens should focus on tangible global reforms rather than speculative, all encompassing world orders. And that was Deepseek's summary. Okay, how does any of this affect our daily lives? The reason that I asked this question was because for me, anytime we are taught to fear something, I want to know why. So we are taught that a new world order is bad for us. But I'm starting to wonder if that is because a new world order would force our U.S. government to play nice and to work with the rest of the world instead of continuing to bully. So that to me would be a reason for us to be taught to fear a new world order. But I'm not going to lie, both ChatGPT and DeepSeek have expressed that, if in a new world order the power is somehow centralized and, centralized by the world's 1%, one percenters, and everybody's unaccountable, then yeah, that's definitely not something that we, the world citizens, want. But I don't think that is why we're taught to fear it. I actually think that we're taught to fear it because we don't want to be reined in and told. Well, I'm not going to say we, not us, the U.S. citizens, but our government doesn't want to be reined in and told when it is out of line and not doing or behaving in inhumane or unacceptable ways like it is now. So I don't know. I don't think that for me, neither ChatGPT or DeepSeek really delved into uh, the question the way I wanted them to. So I will continue to dive into what this truly means and how it can either better the world or enslave enslave us even more. So there you have it. Let's go ahead and move on to our positive saying for today. And let's see if I know who said this particular saying. Oh, yes, I do. Another one of my favorites, Marcus Aurelius. And the saying goes, what stands in the way becomes the way. I like that. What stands in the way becomes the way. And again, that is by Marcus Aurelius. Okay, thank you so very much for giving me about 12 minutes of your time. If you haven't already, please like and subscribe to the channel. That's it for episode number 85 of What Did AI Say? We the people have the power. Peace. See you next episode.